Welcome to the Innovate WithIN weekly recap. The topic we focused on this week were pivots and purpose. Entrepreneur Reid Hoffman once noted, "If you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late." This isn't to say that entrepreneurs should throw a bad product together, but rather not get stuck in analysis paralysis and never launch at all. This rings true for our students in the Innovate WithIN cohort. All of our finalists won their respective regions for the pitch competition, but as they've had time to reflect, many of them have made pivots to their plan. As we saw last week, the students first focused on the why of what they do, which was an incredible opportunity for them to focus on the impact that they might have. As a result, almost all the teams made some slight adjustments, and some others made complete pivots as they focused more on their why journey. I'm encouraged more by the reflection and bravery to re-examine their product or service and make the necessary changes. The willingness to make pivots is essential. Here's what some of our students had to say.
I started with my Little Bundles to Go project, which was a diaper care service for working moms and dads. But now I'm excited to switch and follow my passion, and I want to raise money for my school's music program. So how I will be doing that is working with my community college and my local high school, and I want to bring back alumni, put on a concert, and sell some tickets for that to raise money for my school's music programs.
So this week, we're talking about pivots. Me and Jerry with Trifecta, we've made many large and many small pivots. I'm going to give you an example of a large one. A large pivot that we made recently, we decided that we weren't going to do a full comprised helmet with our system because of the barrier to entry. We ended up deciding that we were going to try and license the inside of our helmet instead. One of our smaller pivots, we decided that we would pursue Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media. We originally didn't want to do this and wanted to only contact the companies themselves. This has gotten us further than we had anticipated.
When I first joined Innovate WithIN, I was a part of a team called the Bounce Back, and we designed a wedge to help people safely stim who have hyperactivity. And I love doing it and all, but that's just not where my passion was. And I found that I love working on trucks and vehicles, and I love our veterans, support our veterans. And getting here definitely was not in the path of making that wedge. I had to make pivots, I had to make transitions, and they weren't always easy ones. It is a bumpy road. Everything in entrepreneurship is. Nothing ever goes easy, of course.
So here's the key learning moment. Making pivots to any plan shows great leadership and insight. Getting this insight and re-examining motives is so important to get started. As we progress through their journey, I hope you can see the maturation and leadership skills that it takes to become an entrepreneur, even if your product or service doesn't work out right away. In fact, that's why we're focusing on the journey and process. We understand that all these students won't succeed in their business ventures right away, but the journey and lessons learned will make them true innovators and leaders for years to come. If you're enjoying our videos and watching our students progress, we encourage you to follow their journey here on this channel. Some of these students have their own social media platforms, and we will list those as they feel ready and comfortable. The STARTedUP Foundation is excited to be working with these amazing students, but we're also wanting more students everywhere to achieve that entrepreneurial mindset to solve the world's biggest problems. If you would like more information on how to start your high school entrepreneurial journey, go to STARTedUPFoundation.org.